Hi, I am Suganya, Assistant Professor in Department of Business Administration in Dr. SNS College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. Today we are going to discuss about one of the major topic in the subject of problem solving using C. So the topic will be the call by value and call by reference. So any idea regarding of call by value and call by reference? Okay, I'm telling you. So we are going to call the function through value and reference. That is the meaning of call by value and call by reference. So what is mean by reference here means we are going to call the function through pointer value. So that is the meaning of call by reference. So the call by value is indirectly it tells that it going to sorry it directly tells that it going to call the function through values. That is the definition of call by value and call by reference. So, how it going to perform in C programming? First, when we'll discuss about call by value. So, how it going to work? So, the call by value, the value of each actual argument is copied into the corresponding formal parameters into the function. So, it going to copy the values from the main programming into the function. The function operates on these copies not to the original variable. So it does not reflect into the original variable. So it just make a copy of the value and it performing some operation. So it can't able to change or do any operation in the original variable values. Okay, any changes made to the parameters inside the function do not affect the original arguments in the function. So in function we are going to um replace the value from one variable into the another variable means it does not affect it does not reflect into the where it going to call, that is the original arguments. It does not reflect into the original arguments where it is calling. So that is the main functionality of call by value. So we discuss with the example. So we are going to use the call by value function in swapping of two functions. So we are going to swap one value into the another value. So here what I am going to do is I am just passing the value from main function into the caller function. So this main function is nothing but the main programming where we are going to call that programming. So the calling function is nothing but where we are writing the code for the corresponding function is called as a calling function. Okay, that let us clear about the caller and the calling function. So here what I am going to do is I make a copy of that, that is the value holding a is 10, b is equal to 12, sorry, a holding the value of 200 and B holding the value of 100. So I want to swap the value from A to B and B to A. So now the value will be A equal to 100 and B equal to 200. That is the main function, main output we have to get it. So what I am doing is I am going to pass the main value of A 100. A will be the 200, B will be the 100. So I am passing the value from main function into the corresponding swapping function. In that function it going to swap. So here the swapping is done only in inside of the function, so it does not affect to the original value of the function. Okay, while printing the value from inside of the function only, the value will be a value will be swapped with b value and b value will be swapped with a value. Okay, that is the main concept of call by value. So next we discuss about call by reference. So here the call by reference is instead of passing the value to the main function, it going to pass the address. So that is the pointer value it going to pass. It going to pass where the value will be stored. That is the address of the particular variable is going to pass to the main function. So here the function can be of these addresses to be accessed and modified to the calling parameters. So here what is it going to do is it going to pass only the arguments instead of the value. So sorry, it going to pass only the address of the particular variable and it going to get the value. But in case of call by value, it directly pass the value into the main function. There the value will be taken. But in the call by reference method, it going to pass only the address of the actual parameters or arguments to be passed to the main function. So here the same example is taken for the call by reference. So here what I am doing is it going to pass the address. For address representation, we can use the pointer, that is the star is the pointer representation symbol. So the same operation is it going to perform, but instead of passing directly to the value, here the call by reference uses only the address of the particular variable. That is the main concept of call by reference. So we have discussed about call by value and call by reference method usages in C programming through examples. Thank you.